about time to brush her teeth.
4 o'clock. What time is it now?
Yeah. Good job, Wes.
No, good job.
Are you sure, dude?
No, okay. No time yet, no time.
What the heck?
An octopus. What did you get about that?
I can still.
You want to check it?
You can take my chair.
Oh.
No.
So that's an octopus.
Everyone wants their comedy time.
Okay.
That's a super cute tiny snowflake, right?
Look, Bowser
I
Prince.
love it.
No?
I
At
wonder,
least it did try.
I wonder where he went.
Alright, you want to put it away? Hold on, I'm gonna put this,
Jump it. Hey, I'll sit in your chair. Where else? Where else? What? Where else? On this side.
put it together on.
You have to ground pound in the middle.
Now the button is the key.
He didn't press the button.
You're on your break. I think I'm gonna try to.
You have to ground pound on the or D to get up here.
Okay, so why do they put these in there too?
Because they know that
It's competition for food out in the wild. That's competition, more food.
Anyone know where you have like safety scissors?
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
Cool. Alright, let's try to schedule. Alright, we're gonna go see if we have any paper to shred, okay? There might be in left, there might not be any paper to shred. Okay, and then after that, you can do your iPad drawing. Friends, right?
Yay!
Okay, you did it.
Can we take this game back though?
Let's go put Jenga back. No, we're gonna keep this one here. I'm gonna try to
Oh my god. I'll give it up.
Let's hop to it.
There's another
Second
one.
morning, Eileen.
I don't know why it's hard to shoot water.
Go up and go for it.
Or is it a mini octopus?
It's a
It's a
squid.
mini octopus.
But it only has 5 little tentacles. This one is
But it's not.
Like, did like 5. I know, that's the one thing that's rough about the Switch, is they're like, can't ever
You can't.
position myself.
So Eileen, they're gonna be done in 3 minutes. Okay. So when they're done, wait, I have.
What the heck?
I'm looking.
I'm so dodged that.
When they're done at 3:50, we're gonna go check our schedule. Okay. Okay. That was a really nice time.
Okay,
Bum,
yeah.
bum, 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 bum.
You have 3 more minutes, and then we're gonna save and quit.
Yo,
Set up
what's
the
up,
game.
man?
She'll be here. She should be here by 4. Yeah, sometimes. And I know she has finals this week too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was here early. No excuse.
Savannah.
Well, he's like he's asleep.
I have a government final.
Just chills. Yeah, how'd it go?
And like, I think it's the day after tomorrow.
Oh
The
yeah.
government's gonna end the day after tomorrow?
Oh, ha,
I hope so.
Said you hope so.
If only.
Yeah.
Freaking government is evil. We need someone to run the place, or else we'll live in
Well,
anarchy.
I prefer parliamentary government.
Yes!
Okay. I can respect
Yeah.
that.
Jingle bells, jingle
Like
bells.
Canada.
I don't even care.
Like Canada. Canada is Tyler's favorite country.
Yeah, because nothing goes on
Is
there.
it because they have ketchup flavored potato chips?
It's because it's very peaceful.
Apparently they're
Jingle
pretty
bells,
good.
bells, bells, bells.
Maybe that's what
I know that something
Okay, yeah, that's fine. This one is
Got it on?
just
I don't really do that.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
I know, I know. So bad.
What do we like?
Dive down into the water tunnel.
Can't even, no, I want to get the coins.
Too late.
Swim.
I only got one life left down there. If you die,
Okay,
you're
and they only have 1 minute left, okay?
By the way, the DVD player, I connected it to the internet.
Really?
But the only app on it that works is YouTube because of the proxy.
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds about right. Yeah, I had to switch to a different browser.
Because I only had 1 towel.
Alright, get to your next save point and then we're gonna save and quit.
Alright, girlie, it's 3:50, so we're out of here. What do you say to our friends?
Bye bye.
Bye. It was nice having you.
Oh, shake the Joy-Con to attack.
Someone's earbuds are on the floor. They're gonna get stuck on.
God, I wonder if we're gonna track these things.
Someone's here?
No, go down, go down.
Tyler, did you say someone's here?
Oh my god. Alright, Claire.
Down, down. Go down,
Is
go
Eric
down.
hanging with you today?
I saw him out there with somebody.
He's probably with
If you see a
Noah.
hole, that's one of those people that are kind of
Michelle.
seashells.
What about your paper?
Boxes.
Yeah,
Boxes.
money.
Cans.
Your crowns are right here. We're not gonna get the box account because someone else is using that right now. That's why we
Oh,
have.
no, wait, it's a heart, but I will take it. What if you need it?
Oh yeah.
Here you go. Find the spot, save and quit.
She's about to get mine.
Really? Where?
If you go in the tunnel.
Fish can't breathe out of water.
Yeah, well, the fish side. Mario killed it. Alright, almost time to go to. Our fault. No, that was my reaction too. I'm bad at video games, okay?
Better than Connor.
Okay. Flag, noon, save quit.
I'm better than you.
I have to push the button.
You shouldn't just leave Mario Kart out like this. You gotta put him in the case.
What are you doing, dude?
I have to push the button.
Oh, here's the case for it. I'll just put it in there. No, that's not the case for it.
Eat it.
I don't know. Maybe that's why it's out. Doesn't matter.
Bam.
Okay, save and quit.
That is a terrifying so.
Hello.
Hi, Andrew.
Hello. Who is
Hello
that?
who?
Oh,
You know who that is.
Courtney.
He always mixes you too.
Barlays.
He likes using it now. Yeah, because he gave us back his song. we found the sock ball today. He's like, Liz gave us this
I'll
sock.
turn it off probably. Is there buttons on this thing?
I don't know actually.
Huh?
I'll do some research.
That's not good for him.
It doesn't matter. The remote's right here. I don't think there's any buttons on it. Oh wait, there might be. Come on.
Oh right. Andrew, can we clean up this table so we can set up the game?
What game?
Yes.
We're playing
Oh, that's
Dungeons and Dragons. You wanna join?
Oh, yeah, so I have to play.
Put these away so we don't just eat.
I mean, I can
Okay.
explain it. We'll see how. Well, we have to wait until Savannah if
Can I
if
show the
Savannah's here.
characters
now.
though?
Yeah, you can show them the. Did you want the sheets?
Wait, here.
That's Andrew. Yeah.
Where's the? Where's that?
Right there. Okay, right there.
Oh, okay. Debbie Druid. I'm a druid.
I know.
He's another character. This is the people.
So we can
Maybe
if Savannah
a-
comes and we won't have
Wait,
enough
Tyler.
room for
There,
Connor to
she
play.
got more characters. Do you want to be a gunslinger?
Whatever.
I brought some different ones, so.
Yeah, and more technological kind of guy.
Yeah, it's actually the
Okay.
gunslingers come from a land that is bordered by two warring wizarding
Is there
cities.
like a map of this like place we're talking about?
Yeah, I could probably pull one up.
Yeah, Connor, come back. I need to show you the
But
characters.
the place where gunslingers are from is
Wes,
bordered by
hurry,
two
clean
different
up our
warring
trash.
cities that have like
Hurry,
these two
clean
different
up our
types of
trash.
magic, and so they created a place where no magic can exist. Right, but in between them, which is where they came out of, and so it created basically like our world where there's no magic, so they rely on technology.
What happened to the sorcerer?
I know, I brought the wizard instead. Did you like the sorcerer? Sorcerers are pretty
The
cool.
sorcerer's apprentice.
Wes, I ate my snack.
You forgot that one.
Do you want to eat your sandwich or are you all done?
All dead.
That's so wasteful.
I'll eat it.
Here, Michaela, here's the sandwich.
You.
You're welcome.
Like that one?
Oh, I don't eat my stuff. Okay, there. It's fine.
Michaela's gonna eat it.
It's actually.
Yeah, what's that? He's good. He's done with it.
I ate my hot dog.
That's cool.
And Michaela's eating my sandwich.
You okay with that, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
What's
I
that
was
big
looking
black
at
thing?
something.
What's that big black spot?
That is the undercat.
What does that mean?
So cabin is basically like open hole.
Connor, come here.
So it's under a hole.
Well,
Connor.
his and
She
mom's
lives up.
underworld, you know?
Wait, Wes, what are you? Oh, wait, you're
My favorite
playing.
subject in school is geography, so when I see a
Wait,
map,
Wes, you're playing as this,
I'm
right?
really into it.
Huh?
You're playing as that, right?
Why?
Well, what are you playing as? There's
Ooh, we didn't have a mage last time, or a monk. Wait, did we have a monk?
Whoa.
So Garoond is the area that they're from, that gunslingers are from.
We only see if I can find one on that too.
Flora looks
This
like
is the whole world, yeah.
Are we looking at the same map?
What?
Oh
Your-
no.
Yours is, so it's the same map, yours is just a zoomed in version, so yours is just this portion of the world, the inner sea portion. Mine, I pulled up a map that shows the whole map of the Galarian.
That's pretty quick for a bunch.
Yeah, there are, and they all, like, they're based on, like, ancient, like, different versions of, like, today's world. So there's a country called Brevoy that is, like, that's, like, the most similar to, like, America, and it's on the other side of the world than, like, the regular Pathfinders are. They're more in the European region, like Italy. They go in between, like, Italy and, like, there's an area that's basically Africa with a bunch of different like tribes, and there's an area that's more like, that's really similar to Egypt. There's Parisians, which are basically like gypsies,
Yes.
traveling like artists and
Wes,
stuff.
I ate my
constantly
hot dogs.
moving
And
around.
Michaela's on my sandwich.
He let me, okay?
Yeah, you're fine, girl.
Yeah, no, you're
I
fine.
think he likes to point out the evidence.
He just repeats things sometimes, okay.
Yeah, I like that about him.
It happens.
It happens.
So, should I be the wizard? Or should I be, oh, this wizard has a bow? A crossbow?
I've played that game before.
Maybe Savannah's right. That's okay.
You have to hang them on all the different spots and look at all the different things. They're very different versions.
I'm a wizard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to like balance it perfectly.
I have YouTube.
Yeah, so maybe not. I messaged her.
Wait, so what were you playing as?
I've figured it out.
Okay, what are you deciding between?
Should we go
'Cause
to,
I'm gonna
want
show.
me to get another table?
They're gonna be going
This kid
to
might be fine.
biology soon. So where else do we get a table?
I think they're just getting
Wes, out of all of
Well,
them,
see,
which are like
depending on how many
the two
people
most
we
you would
have.
choose? Because I want to show
These two.
Okay. Because I'm going to show Connor, and I don't want to
Try
get
using the
his
middle
hopes
part.
up.
If Savannah shows up, I don't think we have enough heroes for Connor.
Yeah, because only 6 people
No,
can
I
play.
put monk.
Well, I know, but we were full last time, Michaela. So if Savannah and Emma show up, then that means that we'll have a full table.
So he's not playing.
Well, it just depends on whether or not. Do you want him to play? I don't know if Savannah's coming today, because she's usually here by now.
Good.
Well, what are you feeling, Michaela?
I don't know.
Do you want him to join?
He could if he wants.
She was thinking of inviting Connor.
Oh, yeah. You know, now.
He's not, but
Yeah, he's young.
Zach,
You know, when you're a kid.
I don't know.
Let's we have
He
brush
probably-
teeth on our
sometimes he goes into
schedule.
the back and plays games on like his tablet.
You know what's
Let's go brush our
teeth.
Guppy's right there.
You know what's funny?
Connor.
When a kid young, he get insulted, and calling someone older is an insult. It's kind of funny.
It's good, dude.
Because everyone wants to be mature, but nobody
Long
wants to be
hair.
old.
I'm actually really looking forward to
Don't worry, you don't have to clean this up, Michael. I'm the one who put it back down. 80 over. It's really difficult. This is not for 80 over.
High LGB.
This one's a mid one. I don't know it.
You gotta put your
Does it have
iPad
like
away,
chocolate in it?
and you gotta get
Yeah.
your money out, my friend. Wanna come? I always, you're gonna have to ask your father. He's hanging.
Wait, Connor, I thought you were playing that.
Yeah, that's your plan, Connor. Connor's not very.
He doesn't have to. He can play the Switch.
Yeah. Well, when we were played last time, people couldn't really get to see the TV because we had.
I think you have your card in there, Mitchell.
Is this Miss Andrews?
Probably.
Your card, you can put it in your jean pocket. Thank you.
Oh, I think Zach is.
Wait for me, dude.
Oh.
So should we get the table set in?
Yeah.
Mitchell, you need to wait for me or we're not gonna go. Thanks, my friend. Get messed up.
Let's set Andrew's stuff to the side. Pull this out. More something. What's he doing?
That.
Oh, done?
Oh, God. This one's mine. Okay, so it looks like we might just have a smaller group today.
You playing?
I had to get water.
I just updated it, yeah.
Yeah. This isn't. Oh, okay.
Dude. Why do you put that up?
Are you recording this?
It's funny. I don't even know whose iPad that is.
It's mine.
Oh,
It's fine.
you'll have the moment forever.
I mean, I have to erase everything with my hand in my iPad, so. Not forever. Okay, you are Miss Druid. Did you want to be the
Well,
gunslinger?
Tyler.
Hey.
Did you want to be the gunslinger, Tyler?
Yeah.
Not bother people.
We offered to come to play with us.
Connor.
No, he's not. He's just getting ready.
Alright.
I don't know if Savannah's coming at this point.
I was never able to do that. I don't know how you blow bubble jump.
It's really easy.
Yeah, it's probably easy.
It took me a long time to learn.
Once you know something, that's easy to do.
Yeah.
Can you hear me on my iPad?
Do you want to learn how to play?
Why not? Can you hear me on my iPad?
What?
My iPad.
I'm not an expert at this, so you need to help.
I don't even know what you said.
Okay. Hold on. Back to that.
I want to be your mom.
Wes might be that one, so don't get your hopes up. But you could be also a wizard or a thing.
But they're all level 1. What is the monk with that?
No, they're all level 1 because you haven't played before.
And that's the wizard.
I want to be the wizard, actually.
Okay.
These are all just pieces of paper.
What's that do?
In the end, they're all just pieces of paper.
I'm just doing that because you said don't get your hopes up. And that's my hope.
Don't get your hopes down.
Oh, there's a giant one. Okay.
I know.
Mm.
Where's the tiny one?
Tiny blue one.
Oh, tiny one.
I found it.
Yes! No, this
I
one.
think those two go
Also
together.
tiny one.
Here, I'll just put this one back in mine.
I'm good.
Oh my goodness. I just stepped on
Should
that.
step
I'm
on
sorry. I'm sorry. I think it fell.
That's good. Where's the snake side? What the heck? Where's the snake side? Snake side.
Okay.
Snake eyes. Bird.
Alright, took me so long.
Welcome to the party.
Party!
Hi. Come on. I want this one.
Is someone sitting here?
No.
Probably.
Nah,
We haven't really set up because we don't know if Savannah's coming.
Probably not.
Oh, yeah, she's not coming.
Because she has finals this week. Yeah.
I do too, and I didn't keep making
Yeah, but some people need to.
Some racist thing.
Uh,
I like the
Break.
hair.
thank
Nice.
you. Wes said the same thing. I'm like, I just cut it.
It seems like you like put some more color in it. Or like,
Okay, that's what my boyfriend's mom said too. She's like, did you re-dye it? I'm like, I didn't. Literally all I did was cut it and layer it. But it like brought it back to life because it, you know, when you dye it 2 times in a row.
Almost 5.
really expecting
Did
you
you
to
get
not play.
yours? Because I don't remember seeing a giant one.
Yeah, I had extra dice. They couldn't all fit in my dice bag until I gave some to you.
Alright, those are some shit.
Oh, you gave yours to me?
Yeah, I had a bunch of dice, so I was like, picked out the ones that I thought you'd like.
Oh,
Okay.
Mhm. I love the tiny die. They're so cute. Eric, what do you want to be? And I brought different ones
Could
too.
I trade
Oh,
one of
nice.
mine for this one?
Yeah.
So cute.
This is you? What's going on there?
Bard was the one Savannah was last time.
2 minutes is too long for you.
And groovy.
When she
Is
sings,
that the one?
you know,
Monk, Rogue, Paladin.
Wait, who's the wizard?
You.
Me?
Did you want to be the
Connor
wizard?
already called dibs on that.
Do you want to be the monk?
Yeah.
But so who called dibs on what?
He said that he wanted to be monk, but he said wizard because I said don't get your hopes up.
No, I'm saying I'm not. I'm gonna do this. Or which one do you want to do? Angela? You choose first.
But if you want to do wizard, you can have it.
Who's making that noise for?
No, I already read the
Well, have you ever had ice cream that when it's too cold and then it burns your tongue per se?
I have not.
Well, that's what happened to me.
Should we watch this game?
My tongue is like.
We're not only gonna watch it, dude.
That feels
Yeah.
weird. That's weird.
What do you want to do after this game?
Probably be time for you to go home. We can,
Shorter to-do list.
yeah, we can say bye to people. Andrew, which one do you want to
Only one of
be?
these.
You want to be her? Her.
Okay, you're gonna be a
There's
character.
All of it.
You want to be all of them?
All
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, you can pick one. You want to be a paladin?
Yes.
What's a paladin?
Andrew's going to lead us to victory. That's
They're
Oh my
basic.
god, exactly 20.
Is that him or her?
Right. They're basically like a warrior that fights for. Usually, they fight for a specific god or goddess.
You know, it'd be funny.
And they're really good. Like that's their main characteristic.
You know,
is
it'd be
this
really,
loyalty.
really funny.
What?
I think if you use one of these with Monopoly.
Oh my god.
You don't? Is this support?
Yeah.
Okay, I might do
We
this.
don't need a buffer.
But it'd be helpful. Yeah, that probably is bad.
Alright, fine, be a
What
real.
about this?
No, you're probably gonna want a robe.
I just said
would-
you.
This is all me?
What?
That's all me?
Would it be cool to use this in Monopoly?
Yeah, I gave you guys a lot like minimum dice last time.
If we get
Just
the-
like roll. Oh,
I landed all the way
I
back.
gotta fail one.
Alright, Andrew, I'm going to walk you through this, okay?
Yeah.
Wait, what do they call it when you get a one?
Not
Snake eyes.
critical failure
Third eye.
on a d20. It's a critical fail.
Well, if it's one die.
20 is a
then it's
critical
only
a hit.
So,
you can do
one
max.
is an epic fail.
Yeah. Like you can like drop your weapon or like accidentally like
one. Can I make buildings with the gun?
yeah.
Yeah, since there is a leopard. Okay, I'm gonna use the tiny one for my leopard.
Alrighty.
Wes, are you gonna play with me?
I think
Alright,
so.
we're all going to play with you, dude. We're playing as a team.
That was funny.
How many people do we have?
We got 6 heroes. You want to be a hero, Andrew?
Yeah.
You're a hero.
Alrighty.
Am I doing that?
Can be a hero, dude.
Nope. Connor, you are not.
Okay.
Connor,
I
yes.
just want my sleeve. No.
You can be a hero too.
What?
Because that was so positive.
What went into your sleeve?
This one. It was like, do you see where it'll like hook into onto
okay.
this part?
Alright. So
It looks
this
like
time
that.
I highlighted the most important aspects of your character sheet. So like when I ask you for
didn't highlight the animals.
I know, I forgot to do that.
I
Oh,
wasn't.
you're the same person from last time.
Yeah.
Mine's cool.
Very cool.
This
I know
is
she was
looking
upset that I didn't bring the sorcerer this time.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wanted to switch
Oh,
it up.
gosh, they're printed in color.
I win.
Yeah, and when
Okay.
you switch it up,
If you guys, if you want to see my minis, I have 3 different types. This is a hand painted, like totally designed one. So this is
I'll
like
just
expensive.
Dang,
That's a metal, and then this is just plastic.
I'll play
unpainted.
this.
That's super cool.
that looks like a month.
So, well, these are just, I'm just showing you.
Aww.
I know. They're pricey. That's why I only have 3. But I brought some actual figures, just like plain ones.
I made a little city with the dice.
Yeah!
Aw, dang it, I want to play some other.
I know.
Little sorry pieces and stuff.
Thank
I
you.
called yellow.
No.
I already called yellow, so no one else can.
Dude, I
Which
already
yellow
called
do you
them
want?
blue at the start
She
of
did call blue earlier.
I did.
She called blue at like the begin, like at 3
These 2 are
when
mine.
I first showed her it.
So. Dude, I called it first.
Blue.
No.
She's one for a pet, dude.
Yeah, she does. She needs matching
Which
ones.
color, dude?
So,
Andrew, which color?
Green.
Oh yeah, I do need one for my
Big or
pet.
small?
It'd be funny if we used Monopoly pieces.
Big.
Okay.
It'd be the dog.
Yeah.
Dude, it's all.
okay. So what color is everyone so I can mark it down?
I am small red.
Means
Small blue and big blue.
Andrew, what color are you?
green.
Big or small?
Both.
Big.
He's big.
He's big.
I would try.
White.
Trick you. Can't trick me.
Can't trick.
Well, I chose both. Why can't he choose both? Where's the other one?
What are you? Yellow?
Oh, here we go. He's hiding in there. The city. He's hiding under the ground.
Well, I need some of them to be my people.
Oh, you're gonna be yellow too, eh? Well, I can compete. With that.
Canada.
Oh,
eh?
there's an extra green
Not
piece.
funny.
Wait, who's the green
No.
piece?
I am white.
What?
There's an extra green piece.
Okay, can you hand me that
I'm
one?
not sure about it, yeah.
I'll take these ones.
Wait, would the ending would have been different if we knew that what the amulet was?
Camel?
The amulet?
Yeah.
No, you didn't need to know it. It was just so you guys knew how valuable it was. So you just turned it in, and they were able to be like, yeah, that's a nice amulet.
Yeah, like they kind of lowballed us though. Didn't know exactly.
Eric, where's yours? Oh, I couldn't see it behind the fence.
To prove you have it.
Maybe that might have brought a lot of good luck.
Blue and yellow is green. That means you.
And Connor is blue.
That no, he's not. That's not funny.
Okay, I'm look.
I'm just joking with you.
All right. Okay, guys. Is there any questions? Does anybody need any refreshers on their character sheet before we?
Refreshments? Oh, sure.
I'm ready to get started.
Okay. Cool,
Andrew.
Andrew.
He doesn't know what's going on.
Okay. A cool breeze blows through the streets of Sandpoint, circulating the spicy scent of the Filio bark dipping sauce that accompanies your reef claw pasties. Having just concluded business to the north, you are enjoying the first meal in weeks that wasn't roasted on a stick or boiled in a helmet. The difference, you determine while licking sauce from your fingers, is refreshing. Suddenly, Venture Captain Sheila Hydemark storms into the Rusty Dragon's open door and immediately joins you at your table. Well met, friends. I regret sending you out on such short notice, but I have need of your services quickly. A friend of mine has agreed to turn over a very important text to the Pathfinder Society at great risk to herself. In return, I'm sending you with funds to assist in her escape from increasingly hostile elements in the Corvosa Magic School known as the Academy. Take this payment to Professor Lina Montreville at the Academy and let her know that I sent you. When you present the payment to her, she should provide you with the Aslanti Apprentices Codex. Once you have it, make haste returning to Sandpoint, and of course, be careful. Other scholars might not take kindly to losing a text they never realized existed under their own roof, so try to avoid bringing up the subject around them. Sheila drops a clinking bag of valuable gems on the table, passes a map to Corvosa, across the steaming plates to your hands, and nods authoritatively. She stands, cocks her head to one side, and exits the tavern as quickly as she entered, obviously busy. All right, what do you guys want to do?
What do you guys want to do? Ooh.
So she's telling you to go to the city of Corvosa to the magic school called the Academy. If you guys do a knowledge local, you can find out more about the Academy. Or the Aslantia Apprentices Codex. Or you can just head on over to there with the map she provided you. Start traveling.
I'm gonna knock over this. You're out doing things about it.
Do you guys want to be in the city that you're at, or do you want to go to Corvosa and find out more with the local people there?
No, we did not want
The
to.
local people.
No, because
Some of us traveling.
no, 'cause she was saying,
They knocked over the building.
They don't know
There's
that there
people.
are other people out there, right?
it was, well, she was saying don't basically call us there, let her know that we're like, basically going out there. We have to be smart and tactical.
Okay, so you guys can use a diplomacy check to gather information. You let me know what you want to find out about. You can either ask about the professor, the academy, the city of Corvosa, or the codex, although, you know, she did warn you to not bring up that subject
Ow.
What
with
subject?
others, the codex.
About the codex. I said we did a diplomacy check and stuff, that's because I feel like you did it with me.
Well,
Oh, give her that.
Anyone can make a diplomacy check to gather information about Professor Lena Montreville.
I would like to do that.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
The which one?
What?
The
Yeah, he's fine. And add your diplomacy.
These guys are
I
big
got
enough.
failed one though. And I
You
got
can hide the die.
13.
13.
13?
I can also do it with that guy.
No diplomacy, so 13.
Okay. Does anyone else want to roll?
Actually,
I do.
I don't think there's.
I do.
Get a roll.
You want to
What do
roll?
I gotta roll?
Roll your d20 and then add your diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Andrew, I'm gonna yeah, okay, 6 diplomacy.
Where is it?
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere.
No, wrong one. Why don't you roll this one? This one.
It's on Eric's iPad.
I got
was,
17.
Dude, can't play for that.
Okay.
2 plus 6.
17?
Uh-huh.
Okay, 17 will do it. Where
I don't
are
know
you
what
guys?
it is.
Are you guys just
I
asking
know.
around in this town, or did you go ask around near closer to
8.
Corvosa?
You rolled the,
Good job.
17.
you rolled the 17. You want to do it in this town or close or something?
Corvosa might know more about her since the academy is located there, and that's where she lives.
You want to do it?
Yeah, but they
You guys
seem
are
to
in
bring out
Sandpoint.
a certain subject,
Not to
and
bring
we're
up-
probably going to learn about that subject.
No.
So I would say,
You said not to bring up about the codex, not just asking about like the academy and professor and stuff.
oh yeah, then we can go to.
Go closer.
Yeah, go closer. They might know more.
Okay. As you ask around, and based on the description that Sheila Highmark gave you, you know that Lena Montreville is an instructor at the Corvosan Academy. She is an instructor and worshiper of Desna, and she's an older lady.
That's me.
Let's see.
That's really
Anything
mean to call someone old.
Well, just so you guys know who to look for. Yeah, and she's, as far as you know, she's looking to, you don't know exactly why she's decided now to hand over the codex, but,
She's one handing over?
yeah, so she's trading, basically from what the venture captain told you is that you're giving her funds to get her, to basically fund her escape from the city, as more and more people are becoming, as like tensions are growing, and then you give her the money, the gems that the captain gave, you give her those gems, and then she'll give you the thing in return.
That's so mean.
So let's venture on. Let's go find her.
Okay. Alrighty. You travel to Corvosa without incident, and you enter into the academy without much problem. It's a very large academy, very with many different academic buildings, but you're able to find directions to Professor Montreville's classroom. But as you go up to the door, it is you walk up and you are now outside of her classroom with a wooden door leading in. You guys can make perception checks or knowledge engineering to examine the door. You could try to walk in and open it.
13.
On what?
14.
13.
I rolled a 13, and my history is.
Knowledge engineering. If you
Okay,
have,
my knowledge. Wait, no, that's me.
you have a knowledge engineering. That's a gunslinger.
Okay, my knowledge.
Yeah.
No, that's geography.
These are cranium pieces.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I have any knowledge in history.
These like
There's no table when you check I could do.
Yeah, you can do a perception.
Which one do
Oh,
we use?
yeah, I
D20.
have a +8 perception.
Okay, so what'd you get?
Ooh, you do that.
I got 13.
And +8. So as you're examining the door, you can hear the sound of a cat meowing on the other side of the door.
fantastic.
Cat. Call me.
catastrophe.
Is anyone going to check the door? Try to open it?
Where'd the
I
music
will.
go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
When did we get us that?
Jamming.
Yeah, you can do, you can do a perception check to check for traps on the door.
I'm gonna put them inside this ring.
Plus 8, 21.
The door doesn't appear to be trapped, it's just a normal classroom door, but it is locked.
Alright, we're
Well,
gonna
you
send
just
Connor.
pick the lock.
What?
We're gonna send Connor. Yeah, go for it.
Well, it's locked, so
Crawl
you
through the
need to
mailbox.
either use a disable device check to unlock it or break it open with a strength check.
Well, Connor can cut off in the
Okay, my
mailbox.
strength. Wait, the strength.
Break it down.
STR.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Use the key.
17.
1,000.
And then what's your strength?
6.
1,000.
So that means you're at a -2, so does anyone want to assist her in trying to break open, you guys have the gnome try to break it down?
Help her, Andrew. I was gonna say, I have a plus like 14.
I want to.
Brilliant.
So that's a +2, yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll, whoever wants to assist. 2 people can assist.
Andrew, roll. Yeah, you're strong. Good.
Gonna roll.
Yeah, okay. Go. 12.
1,000.
And what's his strength?
16.
1,000.
So he's assisting, so you're at a 17 right now.
Brilliant.
If one more person can assist.
I want to.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20.
Mail truck.
Oh, 5.
Plus your strength is probably not going to be high enough. No.
Mail vehicle.
You guys try, and surprisingly, your gnome was not able to break open the door.
Surprisingly.
Does anyone else want to try?
I'll do it.
I could try to.
Also, as a rogue, you might have disabled device, which can...
Oh,
14.
you're like a Minecraft creeper, you know?
No.
Yeah, you probably are, I can imagine.
15 plus 16. So 21.
Okay, you assist.
Andrew's gonna assist as well.
Wes, what should I do about the dice?
You should roll it.
Put it on the floor.
No, put it on the table.
If it's one die, then it's a die.
7 plus 16.
That's 24.
I know what it is.
Yeah, you
So,
assist. Okay, so you guys are just barely able to break it
23.
open.
Can I help?
That's fine.
No, you guys got it open. This old classroom has been well kept. Magical flameless torches light the room, dark wood bookshelves line the walls, and the hardwood floors are well polished. But the room is marred by signs of a recent scuffle. Books have been pulled down and thrown to the floor, papers are scattered, and in the room's summoning circle near a polished mahogany lectern lies the crumpled form of an elderly human female. She lies face up, dressed in a dark-colored professor's smock. A black cat perches on the woman's chest, alternately crying out and licking her face as if trying to awaken its master.
Oh no.
So this is what the room looks like. I have my own map version of it,
All fun and games.
so you guys can put
Why
your
is there one
people.
side of this die that says all fun and games?
So go ahead and place your people inside the room. The entrance is right over here,
Okay, I'm
and she is lying right here.
here.
One side of this die says all fun and games. Is that supposed to mean something?
It's it means it was probably from like a gaming convention, and that was there.
Wait, let me see.
It says all fun and games.
Oh.
Even as like a regular die, it's pretty difficult.
I think all fun and games means.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the name.
Wait.
Okay,
Tyler, don't you need to put yours on?
No, that's my cat.
okay, where's my cranium gonna go?
Wait, no, that's
Where are
me.
you again?
This is my cat.
Stay near the back.
You one is me. Small one is me. Big one is my cat.
So you guys have to occupy an actual square.
No, stay near the back. Pat, your gun's in. Stay near the back.
Okay, I'll go to the back.
Out the back.
Other
Okay.
There's more than one back.
Well, that's the original.
No, that's the front. The
on my
entrance is
shoulders?
always in the front.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do?
Move a little bit closer because my
Shake the
cat.
cries.
Do you approach the body? Are you going to look around?
Approach the body.
Okay.
We're gonna have an
The ground.
Okay. You guys can examine her with make a heal check to see
Oh, I actually have
where
that.
she's at.
Hold on, let me roll. Give me that.
Could we open the door? Because we couldn't kind of
The bag.
Plus, what's your heal?
My heel.
Wes, you're opening the door with
My
it.
heel is +9.
Really?
Is
Oh
that
wow.
what
Okay.
you're doing?
Then you are able to clearly tell what's wrong. Montrevel is still alive, but her breathing is very shallow. She has several cracked ribs and serious bruising. In places, her robes are coated in a gray, powdery substance,
Ooh.
and it appears that the trauma was caused by something constricting Montrevel until she passed out. If anyone has knowledge dungeoneering, they can make a check to identify the powdery substance on her robes.
I don't have
No, it's
that.
religion. No, it's nobility.
Very few people have dungeoneering knowledge.
I don't. I think the wizard would. No.
Well,
There's engineering. Does anyone? No one has dungeoneering.
No.
That's
I
fine.
mean, we can try to roll. Can we still roll?
Yeah, but the max you can get is a 10, so that wouldn't really help you. Okay. So you guys don't know what the powder is from.
probably not secret.
It's just a,
He got a 13 though.
if you guys have anything that heals,
You got a 13.
Okay, so
14.
I have +6 heal. Could that do anything?
not unless you have something that can actually heal her. Heal checks are being able to determine the condition of somebody.
Wait, how do I know if I have a heal check?
You know.
Well, do you have any? If anyone has a potion of cure light wounds,
Wait,
any
holy water?
good berries. What kind?
Holy water?
Holy water harms undead. But also, from what you can tell, she seems stable.
Wait, what are the potions?
It will be in your combat gear.
No, which are the ones you're looking for?
Potion of cure light wounds. If you have any good berries.
I don't see any gear. Wait, what's the potion again?
You have mage armor.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I know we don't have any healers.
We should at least make one of us a healer. Come on.
I don't have any healers.
We should at least let us put like +3 to healing or like.
It's usually a
should.
spell that heals or a potion.
No, but-
Depending on how much money you guys have, you could send someone into the town to buy a potion or some good berries.
My dude
I
probably
will.
use modern medicine.
Okay, buy a potion.
No, we need some good berries. Aren't good berries cheaper?
Yes.
Yeah, always fun to do.
It will say something GP at the end of your list.
15.
Potions cost, a potion of cure light wounds costs 50 gold pieces. Good berries cost 1 gold per piece. One gold piece.
That kind of.
All good.
Have fun.
We'll have
See you
that.
later.
Okay, our
Thanks for
wizard
playing,
died. That's bad for us.
That was
He
Joe.
teleported.
Teleported out.
Ooh, we don't
We'll
get
do
to
another dimension.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
see.
screwed.
Yeah, good berries heal 1
Uh,
HP per good berry.
A health potion.
so none.
Okay,
Okay,
I think
he's
we
got
should
13
just buy
GP.
at
I have
least.
13 also. How much is a good berry? Good berry? Good berry? One.
Yeah.
I think because there's going to be a battle.
Well, each good berry heals 1 hit point.
I was probably like
How
10.
many does she eat?
Yeah, we should get 10 in case we like get into a battle.
You look like, from her heal check, you're able to tell that it looks like she's pretty stable and she's not too far down on hit points. It looks like she probably had just passed out.
Okay. I would say a solid 10. 10 would be good.
Okay.
Wait, no,
Are you guys-
no. I have a good berry. I have good berries actually.
You do?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
You don't have to roll, you just give them to her.
How many do you have?
How many do you have?
I have, this spell makes
2d4 fresh berries magical.
Okay, so if you have, so you can just, you'll cast the spell, and then you roll this 2 times to see how many you make.
Come on, 4.
Got
1,
it. You got it.
3.
So you have 4, do you give them all to her?
Give them all to her.
Okay. So she starts to wake up. She's barely coherent and very fragile. She still seems very weak. After a bit, she regains her senses. Do you guys want to ask her anything?
What happened?
What happened? Do you remember?
Roll me a milk.
We didn't see it at the same time though.
Dang it.
I was trying to find some papers on the lectern, and that's the last thing I remember. And she points over to her desk right over here.
Okay, but she's far away from the desk.
Yeah. But you could also tell when you came in that there was a struggle. But she can't remember what.
I don't trust her yet. I don't trust this one.
While you're feeding the berries to Montrevel, you notice that her cat moves over to the bookshelf behind the table right here
Yeah.
and
We should have
starts
for the cat.
crying
You
at
got to sit
it.
on the floor.
Radiance, what are you gonna do with Mitchell?
You're back down there.
I can flip you the cat. So the cat goes over to the bookcase and starts yowling at it.
I'll go over there because I'm good with animals.
No, let's
Mitchell, come here.
Perception check on it. I have a plus like.
Do you want to? Are you trying to investigate the? What are you perceptioning?
I have Is it
It
evil?
would be. There's like items that shouldn't be there. I don't know how you say it.
Okay, you're just looking at it.
Just
Basically.
looking at it.
Well, so you'll need to
see if we
approach
can
it.
notice anything. No, alright.
No, I'll approach it. I'm good with animals and I'm plus 8 perception.
Well, Eric's up there. If somebody else can go up if they want to.
I will.
Let's just send everybody to the bookcase. That's evil.
I have plus
Okay.
9.
Okay, you can go ahead and do a perception check.
Plus
There.
9? Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Wow.
10. Yeah, I can do.
Now we're plus 8. So it's probably or maybe we'll roll at the same time.
You guys can both do perception.
Wes, were you closing the door?
You can look at it
I
to
did.
get together.
Because you were distracted
5.
outside.
Okay, plus
I
9.
was.
That is 14.
20.
Oh, critical.
Yeah, no.
29.
Um,
Perception.
You see some cool books that look like something you might be interested in, depending on, I don't know how much your person likes to read, but they look interesting. Eric, however, as he looks closer at the books and pushes some of them aside, he is able to see that there is a safe located behind the books.
Wow.
What are you guys going to do? You can pull the books aside and try to check out the safe more, using either, you can use a disable device check to examine the safe, to try to pick the lock. You can use a disabled device to try to see if there's any other way that you can open it. You can try to
Ask the woman.
or perceive it. She's too out of it. She's still like very weak. She's very confused and she's awake.
Disabled device after
Yeah.
we push things aside.
Yeah, so you pull out the books and you start to check out the safe. So are you trying to pick the lock on the safe or are you trying to just examine it?
So, try to pick the lock.
Okay.
Which one should it do? This one again?
Yeah.
7.
Swindling
plus-
choice.
It says I can just use,
Perfect.
just use disabled device. I don't have a plus 9. Or plus 1. Plus 1.
Okay. So that's an 8. You don't do anything.
You failure.
You can try it again.
I'll try it again. 20.
Okay. So you are able to pick the lock, and the second that you hear the things click into place, a trap goes off.
No.
Let's see, where are you guys at?
So something blew up.
Michaela's cat, and Eric all need to roll me a reflex
Okay,
save.
Okay.
Also,
Wrestling skill,
anyone that has
yeah.
spellcraft can make a check to see if they know what spell it is.
Come on.
That means good.
Yeah.
10 for me,
10,000.
18 for my cat.
What's your reflex bonus?
Reflex.
I highlight it. Aria.
That's mine.
Okay, you just barely make it. So you and your cat both take half damage.
Ah, no. Half damage.
Okay, so you guys all take 3 points of damage,
3,000.
which is half. Did anyone make the spellcraft?
1,000.
50 HP. I have
As a
11
burst
HP.
of flames shoots out from the safe.
These dice
Oh
are
no, the little kitty that was there.
It's okay. They're quick on their feet.
No. So was my cat.
No, I don't think we know.
Well, this
That's
one,
how my cat rolled.
the smaller your size, the easier it is to dodge out of the way.
Yeah.
So, what was the one to see if you'll spell something? Check this out.
Spellcraft.
Shouldn't have brought my little kitty.
If you don't have spellcraft, we're done. Can't do it.
Yeah.
What?
If you don't have spellcraft, can't do it.
No. Does anyone have spellcraft?
Do I?
Okay, I think I might have it. I remember seeing it somewhere.
No.
No, I have it. Hold on. Spellcraft. I know it's somewhere on here. Where would it be?
Oh, look.
Under
The wizard teleported back.
Still.
It had a 16 and a plus 6
Craft
spellcraft.
Oh my gosh.
And then you threw it out.
Spellcraft.
Aha, I got it.
That's 5.
That's 5. Okay, bam.
So the wizard came back with a 16 and a plus 8.
Wizard's not here.
Why? 16?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, you are definitely able to tell as your skin burns that was a burning hands trap. It is a spell effect that deals fire damage.
So is that what happened to her? Because she had some gray thing on her? Like ash?
No.
But since you were able to disable the the lock, you set off the trap, but the safe is open.
Yes.
Is anyone gonna look inside?
Andrew's gonna look
Nope.
inside.
Me and my cat are going to move back and away from that.
Andrew's gonna look inside because he has a big shield.
Okay. In the safe, you find the burned remains of what seems to be the Aslanti Apprentice's Codex.
Iceland.
No.
Once you pull out the burnt remains of this booklet,
Oh, we burned it.
Did we burn it?
this
setting up the
bookcase shifts and starts moving and comes out and is going to attack you guys.
What case is it? Oh my god, I love this game.
Okay, I'm moving.
You got, well, it's a sort of surprise round, so you guys are right there. Where's my little piece? I had a blue one. You took it.
I did. That's a lie.
No, I'm the blue. Right.
I had a little green one.
Oh, yeah.
On the very top.
Okay.
Starts moving.
Careful, you almost made it.
Yeah, it's gonna come out and take a. I have to pull that out. It's gonna take a 5-foot step and attack
So what's that yellow
you
one
because
here?
you're closest.
Yeah.
No!
50 damage.
What's that yellow one there? Huh?
He is going to attempt to slam into you with his sticky self.
Sticky self?
Sticky self.
What's this yellow thing here?
That was the
So
cat.
I have 8
Was?
The cat station.
Cat's done.
What?
I only have 8 health.
I don't know what I got.
Okay, does a 14 hit your AC?
Eventually.
I have 17.
AC?
So he fails to slam into you. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
That was his surprise round.
Alright,
Initiative. 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 Initiative.
Oh, Andrew, Andrew.
I don't know which die to you.
D20.
The what?
I'm sad number 3.
Oh,
Oh wow, he
I
is not feeling it.
I got 18 plus
Six.
2, so I got 20.
Okay, hold
I
on.
got a sad little 3. Shouldn't we switch the big green piece for the little piece because I'm pretty sure the box
is.
would be bigger.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, this is a 5 foot by 5 foot by 6 foot aberrant creature, covered in slime that oozes slime.
And he's right next to you.
What's next to you?
All right, Michaela, what was your initiative?
Mine was 3.
3 plus, or 3 total?
3 plus 1.
4.
But initiative is I-N.
IT.
Yeah, plus 1.
Tyler, what'd you get?
What? Oh, 6.
Plus 5.
1,000.
Andrew, what did you get?
Let me see that.
18,000.
Plus,
0.
1,000.
oh wow.
0,000.
Eric?
That doesn't make
I
sense.
got 16 total.
And Wesley?
20 total.
1,000. Oh, come on. That's
Did you roll the right thing?
This one here?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool.
So it's gonna be.
Whenever you say a number, I say 1,000 afterwards, because then it makes it seem bigger.
What about 1,000? What do you say about that?
What?
1,000.
1,000.
Oh, as the sun's going down from the sky up.
1,000.
High five.
1,000.
I doubt anyone's gonna get 1,000 points in this game.
We can do it.
If you have a big enough die.
Teamwork.
Like a giant die, like the size of this room, but it's...
All right, Wes, you are up first.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Oh my god, imagine
That's the
getting all
only
one on that.
Apparition around here.
There's like 1,000 sides. Come on.
He's got like a 3.
You could have gone for another number.
No, attack recorded it.
Okay, what are you attacking with?
Flurry of blows.
Okay.
Sticky too.
I'm
Is that like
last.
the difference? If you get
Not
stuck on
surprised.
You guys do not know. None of you have knowledge dungeoneering.
Wait, say what?
I feel like
What
if
don't
you
we know?
hit it, you could get stuck on it.
Wait,
And it will just like. keep
Don't
there.
you have knowledge engineering?
Oh, dungeoneering. He has engineering.
It's sticky.
Perception.
I'll obviously go test something.
Okay, go ahead and
Test subject.
hit it.
What do I use?
You got 10.
No,
What?
D22 for attack.
1,000.
1,000.
1,000.
And because I do 2 attacks, but it's -2 on both ones, so it's 5 and 15.
1,000.
Plus,
Is that a touch attack?
Million.
I don't
Quadrillion.
think so. That's a flurry of blows.
Yeah, I said quadrillion.
Okay. Neither of those hit.
really?
Nope.
Dang, that's sad.
Trillion.
Alright.
All right. Next up is Andrew. Andrew, what do you want to do?
1,000.
Andrew. Here.
So currently his path is
Aw.
blocked to the monster by Eric, and
So I'm not
he
gonna
can make an
get it
acrobatics check to go over the table and then try to get around.
I suggest a much more
Or you
supporting
can do
base,
5,
like one of the
10,
big guys.
15,
Yeah, but
25,
it
30.
wouldn't
He
make
can
a
get
difference.
around. Does he have a 30 feet of movement? With his speed.
Billion. You had to do that?
It is only 20 feet.
I am so sorry.
It's no problem. It's just.
Okay, 20 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so Yeah, so he can try to move, but he can't today right now.
Let's just move them. Sorry. I
Yeah, there's pieces on the floor there.
10, 15.
20,000.
Okay, do you want to cast a spell or anything?
Anything?
Oh my god, it's so good.
He's staring in your face.
I would.
I don't know if he has any spells. He just has Smite Evil
Smite?
and Detect Evil.
I say smite. I've heard of that in Minecraft.
Detect evil.
It means it
He's gonna
kills,
detect
it
evil?
means it kills the
It
undead.
does not detect as evil.
Kills the undead.
And it's 60-foot cone, so if there's anything else hiding.
There is nothing evil in the area.
Evil? That slime thing isn't evil? Why are we
Surprisingly.
attacking? Why are we attacking?
Why am I
Not
not
every
there?
enemy is evil.
Why am I
They just
not
can
there?
be neutral and doing things for their own
So
good.
crazy. Okay,
Okay.
who's next?
Eric.
Why am
He
I
tried to
knocked
slam
over?
into
Why
you.
am I
You were
knocked
next
over?
to this
Why am I
thing.
knocked over?
I got slammed.
Thank you. Why am I knocked over?
I don't know. Where's your piece?
I'm that big yellow cranium dude.
You were just way back here.
Hit the
Oh wait, he's here.
by the front door.
Bro.
I need a veil, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just
So he's
back
coming
there
after
with
me
the-
right now?
Well, he just hit the closest person. He's just headed after the closest person.
Ask him what's wrong.
Why, dude? Why?
Why, dude? Why?
It's the Codex. It's all the Codex.
Kodak.
Right.
You burned it.
So he's pissed off because we did that?
Hi.
Why did you try to
You can do a sense motive check if you want.
Oh, we're just screwing
I like his hat. It's really cool.
I ain't try though. I'll try that.
Sense
Isn't
motive.
Mitchell's hat really cool?
I mean, I kind of already have
Bye, Mitchell.
I feel like it's because
So
of
he
that.
said bye. Say bye,
So I
Andrew.
don't know if they really have to do that.
Bye, Radiance.
Bye, Andrew.
Radiance, what are you gonna do with them?
We're gonna go on a short walk.
Long walk.
What if I told him it was already burnt? And we didn't do it.
What? I
Oh,
saw you.
How can you see?
I didn't do anything, okay?
What?
I just
How can you see
stood
you
there
couldn't
and
have
talked to the cat that was meowing at
You
it.
are a cat right now and never. Cause you know,
Hello.
Well, I mean, the cat saw everything. Cat's been here.
So the cat's the evil.
what kind of cat is it? Is
evil
it a
family.
calico or is it a black cat?
Can I move it
Black
first?
cat.
Oh my. Is it
Yeah,
fat?
yeah, you can move. Moving more than 5 foot. Oh, more than. You can take a 5 foot step here or here, but other than that, you would provoke. Or you could try to acrobatics past it.
I might try acrobatics. Yeah, I'll do that. I have +7 on it.
When should I
Okay, so you're
shoot?
gonna roll a d20 and then add your CMD, and you need to beat his CMD.
Need to beat his CMD.
Yeah.
Where's the exit? There's an entrance, but there's no exit.
+2.
Yeah, no. So you try to flip past him, and he gets his
CMD is 2?
fail. So
CMD means come here from.
CMD or CMB?
CMB.
Oh.
CMB, yeah. CMB is +2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he gets an up attack on you. Does a 13 hit you? No. We talked about that last
Wow.
time. He is not doing very good. But you're able to. Where were you trying to go?
I was trying to go around him, like over him.
Over?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Where's my other dice for my?
Die.
Where's my other die?
I don't know. Maybe
It's like gold and summer.
It's right on
in
your
the cranium.
phone. On your phone?
Oh.
All right. Eric, did you want to attack?
Yeah, I'll since I was reading on this guy. I feel like we should. Someone set a trap. Yeah.
Oh, what are you sitting on? Oh my god.
We're gonna
Okay.
say, hey, old lady.
Talking's a free action, so you guys can do it on other people's turns.
Talking.
Alright, that's it.
talk to him.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
Let's ask him.
Just tell him it was a trap, we didn't burn it.
Wasn't my fault. I'm sorry.
Fools, all of you! You ruined it!
That wasn't that.
I didn't do anything. I just stood there and pet the cat.
I'd do the same thing.
You'll all pay.
I have a rope,
Petting the kitty is very worth it because the kitty will love
and then
you.
we could try to talk to him.
I got silk rope.
I have silk rope too.
Oh, you have a lot of rope.
I have a giant snow leopard. So
Okay, what are you gonna do?
I think I'll try to
Do what's right for you.
tie him up, I guess.
Not like that.
Okay, so pulling out
Last
your
guy
rope.
we
I think
rolled
we
the
feet are
blue die.
Okay, so
You gotta roll
taking
the
out your rope
dice.
from your backpack will be a move action, and that'll
Gotta
be your
be
turn.
blue.
So you can try to tie him up next turn.
Got it.
Okay, Tyler, your turn.
Well, I'll turn to wood.
This one.
What are you
Your
gonna
turn,
do?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You gotta.
Gonna bail? Or are you gonna attack?
6.
You're by the front door.
Yeah, I know, but how do I shoot?
Yes.
You said you're gonna bail?
No.
Tyler, don't bail on us, please. We need
You can say, I'm going to shoot the dude, and then fire
you
your
got long
pistol with a
range.
+5.
You got long range. Do it. Do it.
So,
Do it,
which die
do
I
it,
use?
do it,
Your D20.
do it, do it. Kill him, kill him.
We all believe in you.
17.
17.
You hit him, roll damage.
Wow.
So 1d8, roll one of these. For 5 damage. Alright.
Plus 5?
No, it's not plus anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if I hit the cat instead?
No,
Well, I mean, what if? I know.
it's not possible.
Or what if I hit Eric instead?
I would die. Probably.
Alright, Tyler, did you want to move, or are you good?
I
Where you
like my spot.
Okay.
It's a good reception.
Now it is his turn. You heard it, but it can't really get to you that much. Actually, it probably could. It's going to try to.
There's a die on the couch. Over by the
Oh,
ear.
that's Michaela's.
So,
That's a lot of people to acrobatics pass.
you know what that black ring is?
He's going to move here and attack.
What's that little
This is
blue?
Eric, and this is
Me.
Wes.
That is happening, so.
I heard
He's
something.
gonna try to attack you.
Is
Because
this
you didn't seem to do anything threatening.
Somebody farted and I heard
I
it.
just tried to show him
Does a 24 hit your AC, Wes?
really quick. Is this attack
You can't hide from the
No.
farts. I know I
Wait,
heard it.
so
a
it's
24?
Yes.
That's a 14.
Yeah,
So you get good.
That makes sense.
I know somebody farted. I can hear it.
he has a bonus to his slam attack.
What? You didn't ask
It's a criminal offense.
Yes.
You just missed.
Would 24 hit you?
Oh my god.
All right. He has slammed into you.
Dodge, I can dodge.
Dodge.
It's one of my feet.
That just gives you a +1 bonus to AC. He slams into you for 9 damage.
Good.
And you are stuck to him as his slime grapples you.
I have a
I have
rope.
dexterity, dodge, and wisdom. Does that help at all?
No.
I have a rope, so I'll throw my rope at you and pull you off.
Cool.
Cool.
I already got my rope out.
Okay, and then since it successfully was able to grapple you, it is going to. Did you mark down the damage you took?
8, right?
9.
9.
And then it is going to try to constrict you as it slowly crushes you
Oh, you got this.
for 14 damage.
Wait, what?
You
How
two
did
are
you
dead.
vote?
You two are bleeding out on the floor.
How did you vote?
Oh,
Because you automatically stick to him, so he automatically grapples you if he hits
okay.
you.
I'm gonna do good berries
There you
Could
go.
I use?
Are you unconscious?
Oh, I'm past that.
All right, then he lets you go, and he moves on.
Ah!
All right, that was his turn. You are down.
That was fun.
How low are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm at -3.
Okay, you're not too
-3.
bad. Like on your turn, you'll see if you stabilize. Now it's Michaela's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do good berries.
Bad berry.
For a. Let's see if I can get 4 again because you guys
Do
badly
it.
need it.
So Michaela has 5 good berries.
Just like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
I'm
berry.
going to give 3 to you because.
So are you gonna try to move up to him?
Wait,
You
no, that'll
first
be.
and then do it.
No, too close.
The red dude fell
Um,
over.
Yeah, he's Wes just got crushed
Just got it.
to unconsciousness.
Well, I'll show you crushed.
Okay, what about you? What health are you at?
You got it stuck.
Yeah, I did.
You're
that.
messing around.
You wanted it to be crushed, so I crushed it.
Okay, so I'll give 1 to you.
Well, you need to go up to them to hand it to you.
Ah,
Why do you want to give me 3? Why did you give back to 0?
I would give him one. I'd moved it in and give it to him.
you're welcome. I'm so close to monster.
So that you're still not next to him. So you could go 5, 10, 15, 20.
You want to get some water or something?
No. Did I explain to you why I do that?
You could go 30 and get up onto
Because
the
I had ice cream that was too
table
cold and
and
my
then get
tongue
it
is
to
all
him.
burnt.
So you'd be there.
yeah.
Where do you want to
So
put
it's like
your tiger next to you?
sort of.
I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna move my tiger right now. I'm gonna move it right here. So
You're not gonna have it attack?
No, he's close to where he can probably. No, right here.
Probably.
He's close to where he can probably attack.
Okay, that's
But
smart.
he's far enough to where they can't attack him as much. To where he wouldn't think of attacking him.
Okay. Also, just so you guys know, unless you decided to move her somewhere else, she is still lying
She's
there,
just sitting there.
right in his path.
It's like, oh, you guys are getting killed. Oh, that's fine.
She's a little better right now.
Okay, so you give them how many good berries did you give him?
I gave him 4 because he badly needs them, and I gave him 1.
Well, you haven't been able to get to him yet, so you're at 1 hit point, and but you're
I'll
prone.
just give it
Wait,
all.
no, I moved mine
I have
here.
like a +7.
I know. Let's try to move it up again.
8.
Okay. How many are you giving Wes?
4.
Okay, so you administer 4 good berries, so you are now at 1 hit point, but you are still on the ground prone. And standing up while it's next to you will provoke an attack of opportunity. Just so you know. Michaela, did you want your tiger leopard queen to do anything?
Oh, right, I forgot.
Because they can also attack.
I'm gonna do claws.
Okay, so you
That
want
is really powerful.
to move up to him?
You got to.
Okay.
So with claws, it is this one, right?
Yeah, d20. And then it
Uh,
should be
That is 10. I don't think that's so good.
plus what?
Plus
Claws are
7. Okay, so 17. 3.
okay. Go ahead and roll damage on the first one. The first one hit.
Okay. Come on, 4. Come on, 4. Come on.
There you go.
That doesn't count because it was only 4.
It's called a cocked die.
Come on, 4. Come on, 4.
Let's make a bigger
One.
version of this. Let's
No,
like-
the
One.
that
Is it 1 plus anything?
1 plus 7.
No. It's a 1d2 plus 1. Okay, so it's 2 points of damage.
Ah, okay, sounds
I need to
terrible.
roll again though.
Well, let's make a bigger
No, she
version
didn't
of
make the
this
second
and
one.
40.
Also, I need your tiger to make me a reflex save to, as its paws stick.
Yeah.
Oh, reflex. Right, reflex. This is a hard
Tiger's stuck in some slime.
box. Come on, come on, come on.
And the fact that it even falls in
Where'd it
do
go?
that.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
We do that.
What was it?
I don't know. We do some-
18. That was an
It
18.
fell. You gotta roll it again.
Every time it falls off the table, you're supposed to.
4 plus.
Of course it's a 4.
Where's so reflex
Aria.
The trick
Plus
is to like
8,
shake it in
so
your
that
hand.
is
A 12. Nope, His paw is stuck as he tries to pull it away. On his next turn, he can try to use a strength check to detach his paw from the monster. Now it is Wesley's turn. You are on the ground. You have one.
Wait, who do I give my
HP?
other good berry to?
You still have it right now.
Oh. So I can do that spell again.
Yeah.
And how?
How many spells per day do you have?
20
Per
billion.
day.
20 billion thousand
Oh, you're
million.
using. No spells. That's not it.
Druid spells prepared.
Oh, you just have prepared spells. Okay, you don't have a certain number per day. Then you're good.
Nice.
Ooh, so I can get as many good berries as I want.
Bad berry.
Prepared spell. There's prepared spellcasters that have to prepare those at the beginning of the day, and then they usually can cast more. And then there's other ones that can cast any spell that they know at any time. Wes, it is your turn. You are on the ground. You have 1 point of health. You are right next to the creature. You can attack from the ground at a -4. You could try to stand up, but he will get an attack of opportunity. Or you could lie on the ground and wait.
Or you can try
Can I
to
do
sorry.
a stunning fist?
What does that do?
Basically, before an attack roll, can use it if he's damaged by the attack, he's stunned for 1 round, drops little holds, can't take any actions, loses dexterity bonus to AC, and takes a -2 penalty to AC.
So if it hits, that's. Yeah, you can do that. But you're taking a -4 to your hit. But you're making an unarmed strike instead of a flurry of blows, so it's at a +3. So you're at a -1. It's your die -1 total. You did not hit it. And you were
Really?
still on the ground.
I didn't hit it? No?
Did you want to do anything else?
No.
Okay.
No.
Andrew, what do you want to do?
Everything.
Wesley is hurt.
You wanna help me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that.
So basically, I'm your
Yeah,
healer right
you
now.
can do that.
Yeah, you're the only one. You're like, let me just make some good berries that I have. I just have some berries I have packed. I'm just gonna cast some spells on them, try to make them healers. You're basically you just have normal berries in a pouch, and you're just like, if I cast this spell, some of them will turn magical, and we'll be able to heal you slightly.
Yep.
It's better than no healer.
It's
Wes
true.
could be dead right now.
That's true. He would just be unconscious for a while, unless he started bleeding out.
No, he is at -3. He was bleeding out.
Well, no, you have to, on your next turn, you roll to a constitution check to see if you continue to bleed, which means you're slowly losing HP until you're con dead and can't be resurrected.
Okay, when's the con dead?
It's like your HP, it's like negative HP plus your
How much
con.
HP now?
Okay.
So,
That's not bad at all.
well, no, your con is, where's it at?
You
So
can,
that's a +2 con, so it'd be at -13. Once you go below that, you'll be a con dead. Because 10 is average
Oh.
for all stats.
Alright, Andrew, what do you want to do? Do you want to attack the big slimy thing?
Yes.
Or do you want to hit help?
yes.
Help is something.
Okay. Do you want to help me, or do you want to attack the big slime thing?
Help.
You want to help? Okay. Okay.
He could drag you away.
Was that without the attack of opportunity?
Yes,
So you can attack.
okay. Go ahead and attack, Andrew. Roll your dice.
Those are the so this one that you rolled? You roll this one.
He's also going to do a power attack. So he's going to take a -1 on this one and a +3 on the next one.
+3 on damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
I do have to check
16.
What's his bonus? To hit with his sword.
5.
Plus 5, -1. Yep, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Roll this one, dude.
And then it's an extra.
4 belly.
So it's 1d8
7.
plus 3, and then plus an extra 3. 13 damage. You slice into it. Give me a reflex save to see if your weapon sticks. So roll the big one again, dude. And then plus Aria.
6 plus 0.
Yeah, his sword is stuck.
No!
He gets it sliced into him good, but it's stuck in there now. No, his sword is stuck. He's not stuck. His sword is stuck, and her paw, her cat's paw is. So that's kind of stuck.
And this is why.
But wait,
Is it my turn now?
Eric's turn.
wait, isn't while he has his paw stuck, like digging into him, it is causing damage?
No, because after you got the first hit, got damage, and now you're trying to pull it away and just
Can I
stuck there.
throw my rope and take her tiger off?
No, take
Are you trying to grapple him?
The sword.
So using
My
the
cat can have 2 attacks.
Yeah, but they're kind of smaller attacks in comparison. But you are up next.
what are you doing? You're using your rope to try to grapple it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going. So the rope makes it easier, but you're gonna roll a d20 and then
Wait,
add
who
your
are you
CMB
saving?
again.
See?
Who are you saving? Because I'm going next.
Are you tying it around the monster or the cat?
Or the
What
sword.
do you guys think we should do?
Cat, because I'm about to go.
Cat,
sword.
cat, sword.
13.
Sure. What do you say?
Me?
The
Cat
sword. The sword. You just need a strength
Yeah,
check.
I
to pull
don't
it out.
know.
Yeah. So take the.
One choice.
Your finger.
The cat.
Cat. Cat.
Okay. You're just trying to pull the cat off.
Yeah, I'll get the
Okay,
cat
that'll
off
just
of
be a strength check, and then you'll get a
Oh, well,
you'll get a bonus with a.
there.
I'm
Am I
going
able to
next.
get both? Or is it just
No, it's just one.
Alright, I'll do the cat first.
You can pull one off with a strength check as a standard, and then pull it away from the creature.
Creature.
But just so you know, the cat is on the opposite side of you, as is the sword. So you can take a 5-foot step
I'm
either way to get
going
closer to it.
Okay.
next.
You're trying to pull the cat?
Yeah, I'll do the
Okay.
cat.
Thank you.
The D. This one?
Yeah, and then add your, what's your strength?
14.
Yeah.
So
He's still stuck.
17.
No, he's still stuck. Okay.
But has he gotten it looser?
No. Just nothing happened.
You tugged, yeah. Bugs aren't very tough.
I am going
It's
to
Tyler's turn.
It is.
health check
Yes.
on what?
You gonna shoot it again?
No, I'm going to summon the legendaries because you're dying.
I'm fine, don't worry about me.
Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
But I do have
Tyler,
an
you can-
extra berry.
I guess I did just shoot.
Shoot him in the face.
Where did it die?
Trick shot.
giant
You can
red
use
one.
my hand.
Oh, this one will work.
Well, so you're looking at something.
That. Okay, let me do.
Yeah, you missed.
On your iPad.
Alright, did you wanna move?
No.
I think I shot Eric.
No.
Oh, by the way.
You just shot over his head.
Hey, I put that there for a reason.
Why?
Because that's like the stepping thing. Like you step there and then you step over here.
Okay.
It's not a thing.
It might be a thing, or actually you could just put it around me. There you go.
That works.
Okay, Tyler did not hit. Tyler's probably not gonna move. It is the mimic's turn. Oh, no. We don't know that. It's the creature's turn.
Oh.
Creature turn.
Oh.
What's he doing?
You know,
He's gonna mimic you.
He is currently stuck by a sword and a paw. The paw seems to be easier to grapple. I'm going to try to do that because it's already stuck to him. So, what's your cat's CMD?
CMD means command prompt. Okay.
Means combat maneuver defense.
Where,
Why does it
where
mean
is
so
that?
much
Can you
different?
similar to
What?
C and D, right?
It should be up top somewhere.
Command
It's
prompt.
gonna be by your guys.
I found it.
That's for you. Do you not have one? Oh yeah.
No, but that's from, oh,
Staff.
That's not gonna be his.
that's not his.
Yeah, it's gonna be down here.
Combat maneuver.
It'll be with his plus on his plus 7.
Plus 7.
Okay, then it'll probably be okay. I'm gonna say it's a 15.
1,000.
Is that average?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
'cause based on his. I'm doing it off of his BAB. Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, 'cause what's his AC? 17.
Oh, that's funny.
It should be slightly higher than that.
That's what she said.
Okay, so 18. And I failed to grapple you. Surprisingly, because he's very good at doing that. And he's going to move.
Away.
Pay attention, dude.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm
Thank you.
behind him.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm just a healer. Don't hurt me.
You okay, dude?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that was his turn. It is Michaela's turn.
Okay. Since my cat does wait, when he moves, is my cat's paw still stuck?
Have fun.
Oh,
Does
that's a
he
good
move
point.
Away?
I'll let you have a strength check to see if you are able to stay where you're at.
What is strength?
So
What
it's
is
gonna be
strength?
+1.
That's a very
Strength.
interesting question.
Plus,
roll
Eric's coming
strength
back
is
from
12.
rest.
Yeah, so roll a d20 and then add 1.
And then we'll do something fun.
18.
Yeah, your cat was able to pull it off as they moved away. No problem.
Okay.
You were unstuck.
I'm
Almost
going
time for
to-
my day journal. I'm sure.
Command.
Because
Usually by a lot of
if
people,
you
then
use
you'll
my
be out.
strongest weapon, so I'm gonna deploy it.
You're gonna
Per
move
box away.
Yeah.
Command prompt, the most powerful program on your computer.
Done section.
19 on that one. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, you hit both. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead with this.
Yeah, damage.
Oh,
4.
that's what she
Come on, come on.
said.
4.
With a
Nice.
total of 6 damage. No, because she does a d2 plus 1. Were you doing claws?
Yeah. Pause.
So. Alright.
I'm.
I need to
And
stand
give me a
up.
reflex to see if it's
Oh, reflex. It's
Two.
+8. Come on, come on. I've been doing so good. 11.
Yeah, you're good. And then your other paw?
Oh, my other paw, right? Okay, come on, come on, come on.
You said paw? That's so cute.
Well, it's her snow leopard.
Snow leopard.
Roll it again if it fell.
Oh, that's 10.6.
And it was a 12. That would have made it.
You stepped on that again.
Yeah, I know. I'm stuck.
Then you turned on
You want to
the
use a dice tower so it doesn't keep falling off?
Right?
Ready for another question,
14.
Yeah, you're good.
real quick.
Oh. That is
That way it won't roll off the side.
cool.
Just drop it.
Let's say you're ready or almost.
Alright, so you're not stuck.
All of them in there.
I'm so ready.
You guys are so distracted. Wes, it is your turn.
Woo. Wait, no.
The
I-
aberration
wait.
is looking mad. Oh, you wanted to do something.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Let's see what
I want to
happens.
do a health check.
That's what she said.
You mean you wanted to make more good berries? Or
No, I wanted to check his health. I am going to give my other one to Wes because he's only at 1 HP.
Don't worry about me.
HP.
Too bad. Now you're at 2.
I am not gonna stay with that.
Come on, come on, come on,
So
come
you're
on.
at 2.
A 12. Okay, I have for heal. It is a. That's a +9.
6.
Who are you doing the heal check on?
No, wait. Is
The
it,
monster?
Yeah, I'm going to be on monster, and I think I have a +6.
Okay, it looks like he is looking very hurt and he's starting to get angry and nervous.
So, if I would have to estimate how many.
Well, so you ready to roll?
Like, he's
Almost.
probably like
You
halfway
gotta pay attention to.
to dead.
What?
A little more than that.
Okay.
Okay. What?
What was in danger, so never mind. I take that good berry back. You said that you didn't need it, so I want it back.
You've got some soldiers on top of the rock or whatever.
Okay, are you gonna make more or is that your turn?
Oh, I can make more. Actually, no, keep it. Okay.
Why don't you keep that one? Make more and change more.
Okay. A 4, A, and don't have to roll
Yep.
again. I'm really good. A 3.
So you have 7.
Plus that one that I have.
So you have 8.
So I'm actually gonna give you 2.
You have 8.
No, 2. I'll give
You
you
have 8
2.
berries. You're gonna give me 2.
Okay, I'll give you
Oh my
3
God.
because my cat is right next to him and he just deals a lot of damage on him.
Okay, sure. My turn, right?
Hey, now you are
Yeah.
at 4 HP.
So you're still next to him.
So if I stand up, you're gonna attack me.
He can take an attack of opportunity.
That is kind of
It's
annoying.
like +10 on
Yeah,
the
but it's
AC.
interesting.
Such a cool
Look
power.
at that.
Yeah.
You have a what?
How much did
No,
this
they have a +10 on the AC.
$1,000 billion $1,000,000.
No, it has a +10.
I don't think
Okay.
a piece of wood would do that.
And then you could put little soldiers.
You're also at a -4 to hit from the ground.
Oh, I'm also. Oh, so my AC is 10?
What? No, it's not your AC. You'd be at a -4 to hit. So it'd be a
I'm not trying to hit, I'm just trying to get it to move.
no. So your AC would be fine. He'd just have an attack of opportunity. Off attack.
Oh, it's
Alright,
this.
I'm gonna try
Nice.
and move.
You're gonna try to stand up?
Berries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that was.
Yes.
What's your AC at?
I have +4 dodge bonus to AC, 1 attack up 2.
Damn. Yeah. So you're good. Damn it, monks.
So I move
They don't
32.
even wear armor. Monks can't wear armor. But they're like.
Well, they can. They just choose not to.
No, like they lose a bunch of their monk bonuses if they choose to wear
The monkey
armor.
bonus was
Yeah, they get like they get extra bonuses to like dodge and like attacks of opportunity, but the second you wear armor as a monk, you
That's
lose
weight.
it.
armor.
Yeah, because he's wearing very little, so he's light on his feet and very fast. Like that's their whole build. Okay, and
I
then
want to drag her away.
okay, you can do that. Yeah, she's not that hard to drag. So you move.
I moved 20 feet, so I got 10 left, right?
Lots of soldiers in
I
there.
went here.
Well, you need to move here so
Where's
you
the
don't get
other stuff?
another. Oh no, it already lost its attack. So you
It's
have
all
5.
fun and games.
And then you can pull it back, pull her back 2 spaces. Why are all of these pieces just constantly falling?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, so you ready, Freddy?
Where was this? Oh, she was on the table.
For
That's
this one.
Where's our one?
Here we go.
You were,
I think I was over here. Like, I know I was
Oh,
too
yeah, you
away
moved.
from this.
yeah. Okay, so she is over here now.
2 questions.
I'll do it right now.
Oh,
You
okay.
can
Okay.
do it while sitting in.
And is that, did you want to do anything else?
Where's my. Where's D20?
So, well, that was 2 moves, so that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Okay, Andrew, what do you want to do? You want to
Everything.
try to hit it again?
Is it one of these?
You want to hit it again?
Yes.
No, it was like this shiny
the cause.
silver and
Power
gold
top.
one.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Oh.
Who's done
Higher inside.
for this game?
No.
Plus 4. You do not hit it. Oh, also, you need to make a strength attack to try to get your sword out of him first.
No.
Oh, yeah.
So that one doesn't count. To do a strength attack first.
Strength check to try to pull it out.
Wow.
Nope, it's still stuck in there.
So, yeah.
You can pull out another weapon and attack with it next turn.
Did he snap the evil?
It's not evil. He detected evil earlier. It's not evil.
No.
It might be evil.
We just got mad that the code was blowing up.
I'm confused on what this forest spell is.
Everything.
Oh, wait. So if he's not evil, then maybe we can reason with it.
We've tried to, but we've destroyed the codex. We're
Super bad about it.
Yeah, it's
He was waiting for it.
Huh? You got this little people in there, they're defending their territory.
It's funny because you'll play fantasy and with the dice, but when it comes to playing fantasy with the character you've been given,
Because I get bored with that.
Is it like,
nice
because you
back.
can't see it physically in front
Yeah.
of you?
That's exactly what
Oh, maybe. Wait, you are seeing it physically in front of you.
it is.
right
This is
here.
a piece of paper.
You see the imagination?
No,
Imagine.
no, right here.
It's true.
What's going on right
That's
here?
just another piece of
You
paper.
do have something visual to go off of.
Maybe we should just
Alright.
use this as the room.
the unless he wants to move, there's nothing more Andrew can really do.
Nah, stand in the way, dude. It looks like you're going after it. You gotta get your sword back anyway, so.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Eric, your turn.
Angel, it's your mighty Angel.
Yes.
Am I behind?
Take your card out of your backpack and put it.
Okay, let's can you hand us the
Radiance Mitchell's leaving.
What?
Can you hand us
Just
just the purple folder and a pen?
That's not purple, that's blue.
Whatever.
You're colorblind?
Oh, I can tell. It's like ocean blue.
Can you pick up that pen?
Very blue. Very blue.
Thank you.
Ocean blue.
Alright,
Okay,
Eric,
it
your
does have
turn.
a tiny
Am I
purple box.
behind the monster?
Wes, I think
You're not near
colorblind.
it. This is the monster.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Dog vision.
I mean,
Hot
80%
dogs.
of colorblind people don't even know that they're colorblind.
Yes.
So that you could be colorblind.
80% of colorblind people
That's
who have
mostly
moms that
men.
are colorblind that have daughters that want to think they're colorblind, but they're not. Usually 25% of the time are kind of colorblind when it comes to color grading.
He's trying to confuse them.
You've
He's messing
confused
with
all
you.
of us,
I'm
so
going
You're colorblind to the
to
colors
attack
purple and blue.
with my
probably more than that.
dagger. That's plus.
You're gonna attack with your dagger. You are currently not near it.
Pretty cool.
So can I walk up to it first?
Yeah.
Let's do that first.
Okay. You are now next to it. Also, you can get, if you move here, you can get a flanking. Do you have a weapon out right now?
I didn't pull them out.
I meant
No.
Michaela. Does Michaela have a weapon out?
I have my cat and I also have a sickle.
Huh.
You have your sickle out? Okay. Then you can get flanking, so you can get sneak attack damage. if you go there.
Icicle.
Yes, I will do that. Cause
All
I have like
of
a
it.
bonus for that.
Yes. You get
We
an
should
extra
tell mom or
D6.
dad about this, huh?
Yeah.
Either one of those.
Okay, roll the attack. Plus
Plus
2 for flanking
See who can get picked up by.
and dagger. Dagger plus. Okay, yeah, you hit. So go ahead and roll damage, which I believe is a D4.
4. What that look like?
And then add an extra D6 of sneak attack damage.
And then
D6. 6 is a cube.
3.
And then do you have any bonus? It will be 1D4 plus next to the dagger.
Should a to-do list.
No, you could play Dungeons and Dragons.
How do you spell Dungeon
Plus
Dragons?
2. So 5, 7 damage.
7.
G-O-N-S space A-N-D
I think space. Wait,
Dungeon.
Dragon.
Dungeon. Duncan.
All right. You sliced into it.
You go straight into
Tyler,
this.
your
You can
turn.
actually shred- You can shred
What's
Not
his
the-
health tag? Can you do a health check?
She
With
just
the
did
big
it and she
pages,
determined
yeah.
it's about halfway down.
Halfway down.
That was before you hit it.
Do a shot from the
Oh.
distance.
What about the box that can go?
I'll take it.
I'll
I'll
take
take
it.
it.
Got 12 and 1.
Well, you only get one shot, so you only roll one.
We'll go see what's
So
mama
do
dad.
that again and just roll one of them.
You can do that.
Okay. 17. That
Uh,
only helped me.
Yep, you hit it.
Nice.
And then you roll a D8. Which is this one.
Do it.
Okay.
1d8, nice. Okay. Grrr. It's mad. It does not like you people. Okay, it is its turn.
Oh no, we just lost 2 of our players.
It is.
Teleported out.
Oh yeah, your paladin just disappeared.
Unless he comes back.
Well, Wes is probably gonna come back, but. Okay,
Oh, we're low on players. Great.
okay. The last person to do a significant amount of damage was you. So it's going to try to slam into you because it got you before. Or no, it got Wes before.
He has hit me once already.
And it very badly fails.
Did you do the fail one?
Only got one.
Yeah. Okay, and it's going to move to try to get out of this whole flanking situation.
Got it.
Michaela, it is
Tyler.
your turn.
Give me my jacket.
Try again. You can say, my jacket's on your shirt. Can I have it?
Okay.
Your jacket is.
Try again.
My jacket's on the
I
chair.
do
Can
have
I
time
share it?
there.
Can I have it, please?
Kind of please.
There you go.
Or-
There you
I
go.
did not roll that.
What?
That fell from my
Use
hand.
my journal.
I think I'm gonna
Bye,
do
Eric.
slogging.
Have a good night.
Really
You
good.
too, my man.
Walk, walk.
You too.
See you later.
That's
See you later, my
good
dude.
night.
That hit.
His jacket's all warm because my back was on it.
He's probably happy.
11, that's it. And damage. Come on, come on, come on. Don't fail me.
You should have used this thing.
That's not bad.
You can use this thing if you want.
Two. Wait.
Nothing.
That's 4 damage. And then give me 2 reflex.
Oh, right. 2 reflexes. Come on, get out of there. Oh, one of the paws is going to be stuck because it's a 9. And the other,
Nope, that makes it.
Oh.
I'm not kidding.
but one paw does stuck.
Okay. So you have 1 paw stuck to it.
Did you build this yourself?
Well, I put it together myself. I pieced it.
Wait, but I'm
You get the
going
pieces and you have to construct it.
actually summon more
There's
berries.
a bunch. It
I
was
don't trust this
way
tower
too
anymore.
filled.
Okay,
Yeah, it's kinda
I
hard to
summoned
get
one
space
berry,
in the middle.
and I'm gonna try and summon another.
You have 4.
So I'm
Have a
back
good one.
down to 8 berries.
Okay.
Is anyone damaged or hurt other
I
than
am.
me?
I only have like -3.
I might.
Oh.
What I originally had. So I have like +7.
You're at 7 HP.
Okay, I'm gonna give
I'm
2
not
to
gonna say
you.
what HP means. Because you wouldn't want that.
Health points? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. I'm also gonna give 1
Yeah,
to
but
me
that's
and
not
1 to
all
my
of
cat. And Tyler, how much HP are you at?
I don't think he's been hit yet.
A lot.
He has not. He is all the way back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna hit you. Well,
Six.
Should have. You should have full.
I'm at 9.
10.
Now,
Nice.
that was loud.
I like putting tons of dice in there. If only there was a bigger version of it. You just said an old bag of dice is portable.
You probably could.
Yeah, you
All right.
probably could.
It's Wesley's turn.
Wesley.
Should we, one of us just go for him? Or? No. Yeah, this cane go for him.
Yeah, we still have half an hour before you have to leave.
Alright, be
Wood
careful,
and
okay?
possibly cardboard. Okay.
And
She made it, so be careful.
Oh, you actually made this?
yes.
Oh, here goes one of them.
And I had to use
I know.
Gorilla Glue to make sure that, because all of these pieces kept falling off. And this broke when I was babysitting my niece, and I put her car seat in the back seat and it crushed it.
Oh,
Because this actually had a little thing that like blocked it, so the dice would stay in like a little
Wait,
area.
did you get it in like a kit or something?
Yeah,
Oh.
it cost me like $30.
Oh, that,
I would not.
that'll probably take you like $1.
Broken.
that probably like cost $1.
What?
To make it
Tower.
yourself.
No,
Is it my turn yet? It's my turn? It is your turn.
it should have been like at least $5, not 30.
Well, it's a bunch of pieces,
Like small pieces. together.
like
And it's already painted.
with intricate designs, and that all have to fit together perfectly.
Okay, $10, but it should be 30.
Is what it is. Stop knocking over the pieces.
Well, you have to also consider
Yeah,
the labor
strict.
cost.
What would it take to get an attack of this?
Strict access if it
For
happens.
them
again.
if you try to move
Oh, I
past you.
forgot. You have really low HP. I have, okay, so,
Hey,
No, he's low. He has good.
okay, so I have 4 more barriers left. I'm going to do them to you.
Why do you keep blasting out? You're not a socialist.
Well, what's
Give me all your
happening?
berries. I'll
Give me
probably
all
get
Putting them away.
full health by now.
Okay, fine. You get my other 4. I mean, I was gonna save them because my cat is stuck to the monster.
That sounds like your first
You know, after that comment, I'm only gonna give you 2.
Well, I have one of every kind of die, so I suppose I'm good.
Ooh. Alright. So are we
You
gonna
guys
do
have
a
lost
damage?
your dice privileges.
Are we gonna do a damage to him?
Yes. He is looking very
I
bad.
can still sniff it.
Um,
The smell of wood.
Wood does. Can I attack him from here?
Yep.
So I'm attacking from
if you move here, you get a bonus from flanking.
Yes. Good point.
Okay.
There's a little flake on your phone.
That's a nice game.
Thanks.
Hmm.
Okay, Leslie, it's your turn.
I'm thinking I want to do a flurry of blows, or yeah, I can get an additional attack. Yeah, I'll do that. 19. So minus 2. 17.
You
Flip.
hit.
There's a little flurry. 5. 1.
And he disappears
Sweet. Now where's the real?
into a gray powder.
Into a gray powder.
I think that black ring is
The
the great.
lady died from one of them.
She's not dead.
No,
Or
she
she
killed
almost
one.
died from one of them.
She won the scuffle.
As soon as the monster crumbles into dust,
So, does anyone touching him, like the cat also come under dust?
well, he still has the sticky stuff on him, but it'll dissolve after a couple rounds.
Okay. Oh, so you can still more fighting to do. Okay.
Oh, what do we have to fight?
Well,
Get that out.
After you guys, after the person, after he is destroyed, Montrevel pulls herself to her feet and says, thank you. You rescued me from a certain death. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more, but I was afraid that if I said anything while it was still here, that it would bring a greater danger. Are you the Pathfinders?
Yes.
And straight.
Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Did you bring the money?
You got the codex? The burned one? You got it?
Well, it was burned in the.
In the safe.
So what I'm thinking is that if we don't give her the gem, she's gonna fight us.
I think we have to give her the gems because it's not the real one. She's hiding the real one.
Do you give her the gems?
Let's take
She takes it and she takes off a badge that she has on her cloak and hands it to you. She says, if you give this to Sheila, she'll know the command word and it'll change it back into the spell book.
Ooh, okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now if you don't have anything else you need from me, I must be going. I am in danger even now.
What was
Can I
that?
keep it with us?
Because we need like a sorcerer because ours disappeared.
I need to go.
She needs to go.
Tell me
She's
what that
got
was.
Dinner
Real
plans
quick.
and
What was that?
It looks like it was a mimic. They transform themselves. They can. They're shape changers, so it probably changed itself into what looked like one of my bookshelves and made it disguise itself there. Probably looking for the spell book. It was probably sent by one of my enemies.
Who are your enemies?
My biggest rival is Gorbik Salmore. Now, if there's nothing else, I really should be going.
You want to heal me real quick?
What is your
I
cat's
can't do
name?
that. Oh, she goes over to her desk and opens up her desk drawer, and hands you guys some potions. Two potions of Cure Light Wounds. She tells you what they are. A potion of Bull Strength and a scroll of Mage Armor. She also takes out a bottle that's labeled Medicinal Brew and then goes over and pours it on the sword and the cat's paws, and it dissolves the adhesive.
okay, that's not stuff.
But the sword is useless now.
No, it just dissolves the adhesive.
Can
No.
we ask her? For
But the
that?
person who had it is gone. And
No, he's still with us.
Oh, yeah.
He's good. It's a paladin. Man, spirit.
He was transcended to Iomade.
so who's gonna carry the sword now?
Me?
Oh.
Can we like ask her for a
Hey,
vial of that stuff
Aaron,
just
Sierra.
in case?
You guys know if Mom has approved like any other food that he can eat, like in the center?
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
He's, as far as I know, he's able to eat other
Guys, we
things.
gotta
Because I know that,
we only have 20 minutes.
yeah.
I haven't heard of no
Yeah.
from
No,
anything.
yeah, he just
Neither do I.
doesn't eat
I just don't
things.
know if I should or not, because he's still like going through his lunchbox, and I can
No.
tell he's hungry. But
No, you can try. I don't, because I know at nursery he's fine with eating. He hasn't said he has an allergy.
We have some bagels.
I know we have. Yeah, we have.
Yeah, you can. Don't worry about it. Yeah, and she says that's all I have. I need everything else I need for my journey. And with that, she dons a hat of disguise, and she takes the form of a pimply young student and leaves the room.
Follow her.
You're not going to return the spell book? You guys have a dangerous
Yeah.
item.
No, we should just go return this. Wait, we only have the spell book to get that badge then. Oh, we said that the first.
Because we have
Yeah,
to
we
take
have
it
to
to
take it to. I say take it to
right?
Sheila.
Fine. Well, where's Sheila? We didn't ask where Sheila was.
Sheila will have a made-up place for you guys. She'll find
She's
you.
she's the captain of the band.
Like, can we keep your cat?
No.
Take the cat with us.
You can't just like recruit more cats. Okay.
No, she probably.
More damage.
So that was the end. You guys return the badge to the venture captain, and she thanks you for your services and pays you. If any of you guys need any additional healing, the Pathfinder Society is willing to supply that.
Good, I need it.
To heal the rest of your wounds, and she thanks you for your quick work in such a dangerous.
I'll collect up all the
Situation.
dice. Sweet.
What's our name?
Alright. Thank you so much for the dice.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you
the
for
game.
setting it up.
Yeah, thanks for our quest.
It was crazy.
I wanna like, what's like the people cap?
There's a die inside that cup. Is there one?
It's 6.
6 people?
Yeah. 6 people to a tape per one GM.
Grandmaster.
Game master.
Shoot, I had a little tiny black die.
Gold master.
Where'd it go? I had a tiny black die.
You are a tiny
Which
black
one?
guy.
I need black one.
The triangle?
No, I had a triangle and a tiny black one. No, it was like this one, but black.
This one?
Yeah.
I might have put it in there on accident.
Come on.
I didn't know.
It's okay.
Yeah, I also brought the core rulebook with me if any of you guys are interested in
You
looking
are a
at it.
robot.
Alright.
Pictures?
That has all of the base characters, the base classes, races, information about kind of how the game works and different spells and stuff.
Where do these little pieces go?
I know there's like another game. It's called like
Magic the
Gathering.
Mhm.
It's a card game.
That's a card
It's
game.
a card game.
There's also a Pathfinder card game.
It's really die.
Oh. So this is the game I've been leading you guys through is Pathfinder, which is a version of Dungeons and Dragons. So if you guys are interested in playing like the version you've been taught, like that's what you're gonna want to look for with games. Because there's another Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, which has is a really different set of rules. I prefer this version.
Yeah.
That one I've been playing for. I've tried the other one and I just do not understand how it works. Like you have every time that you roll, there's like advantages and disadvantages, and
Oh wow.
you roll twice, and sometimes you take the higher one and sometimes you take the lower one, and I'm like, I don't know how that works, and it's just a whole different set of rules.
Sweet.
There should be a white one.
So wait, what edition is this one?
So this is Pathfinder. So it's based off of D&D.
Nice try.
If you guys hadn't set off the trap, you would have found a fake book that was all empty except for that note inside of it.
What? No. We're lost.
It says, if you guys hadn't set off the fire trap, you would have found a book that was empty except for in one of the pages it says, "Dear Gorbic, nice try. Best wishes."
So either way, through that.
Yeah, he was going to attack you either when you burned it or when he found out it was fake. He was going to attack you.
He was smart. He waited to see if it was real or not.
Well, because of his form, he couldn't get the safe open. He's like, I'll just wait here until somebody else comes and opens it. He's lazy. So yeah, he's a hired mimic.
So wait, this isn't Dungeons and Dragons?
So the history of Dungeons and Dragons is it started with 1st edition, then it went 2nd, 3rd, and then 3.5. And then after 3.5, they came out with a 4th edition, which had a totally different set of rules and was a lot different, and lots of people didn't like it.
Yeah.
So they came out with Pathfinder as a substitute, and then so now there's D&D 5th edition, which follows 4th edition. But this one's more like classic D&D.
Thank you.
Oh, so if I'm looking for D&D, I should get Pathfinder.
Yeah, I like Pathfinder more than 5th. It's because it's the same creators of Dungeons and Dragons. And it's more like the classic rules. Because once they came out with 4th edition, they changed a bunch of stuff and made it way more complicated.
And then daycare, and then Walmart.
So does it have the old monsters in Dungeons and Dragons?
They have a lot of the same monsters, yeah.
No, such a person.
Maybe it's
Except for Will Smith's son.
Jessica.
They're different NPC characters.
Whoa, a book. Like
This is for game mastery.
They should do like a walkthrough, like TV version where you're like still playing the game with 6 people and see it on the
It
TV
should be like a
at the same
TV
time.
show of like an animated character and stuff.
That'd be super hard though because of all the different choices you could do.
Because it's basically like a choose your own adventure thing. It's like,
It's like you have to use your imagination.
I mean, they have games that are similar. Like,
Wow.
what's the game? Yeah,
Smite. I played that game.
what's the one that I played? Diablo is pretty.
Oh, it's
That's a role playing game.
I'm so bad we had to write all this.
I know, and this is just the first. They have so many different books. This is just the original core rule book.
That's crazy.
They have so many more different like additions and like new.
Like this one.
Well, there's 2 different versions of the Game Mastery one, and then there's like 8 different bestiaries that are exclusively on like all of the different monsters in the universes.
This is awesome. Thank you so much.
They probably typed it. They probably didn't write it.
I probably would have never played it.
Awesome.
No, thank you so much for showing me.
Well, I really enjoy this stuff, and I like welcoming others. I think it's really fun, and that's the one thing that I really like about it, because I grew up playing like these kind of games because my dad's always been a gamer, and it's like it's a lot more social and like fun than I feel like.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get and each time you play it, it's different, so it doesn't get as tiring as like a board game where it's always the same,
Same thing.
like
no matter
plot
what.
line.
Nah.
You're always playing a new adventure, and you can play with different characters and like, play with different people. You get to meet a lot of interesting people when you're playing this game.
I like to do this.
No way! Come on, no.
I am deleting that.
You could delete it, go for it.
It's gonna be deleted anyway.
That was just too quick. Did someone delete all my photos? No, you just had to unlock it. I have so many photos.
There's someone's
This
skills
new-
here. I can't see
This
the
new version of Skills is awful.
I didn't do it yet. Yeah, I haven't done it yet.
I did it because Joe sent out a thing.
Ooh, then yeah, like I heard you have to do notes on like everything, even if like
I'm gonna
it
go
didn't
get
happen.
Can I go get one?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, girlie.
Yeah. Just like you have 8 different behaviors, but none of them happened.
Yeah.
It's like this.
How do I even write a note for the data set?
Huh? Are you gonna be around here Sunday? This Sunday? Christmas Eve? I don't know. Christmas Eve, yeah. I think. Oh, yeah.
There's a chance you guys get canceled on Christmas Eve, are you? Because at first it was canceled, and then it happened like, oh no, we're not. I was like, okay, well.
I think, I could look for people tomorrow for you.
You ain't have to look right now because you said you're coming on Sunday, aren't you, Michaela?
Mhm.
What time?
I think like 12, 5.
I'm coming on Saturday.
You going on Saturday?
Yeah.
What time?
I think like
No, Sunday is Christmas Eve.
maybe.
You should tell your mom to tell them ASAP because
Why?
because I'm trying to get Liz because apparently I'm usually with ET 9 to 12 on Saturdays, so they scheduled me that, and then they scheduled me 12 to,
Alien?
yeah, and they scheduled me 12 to 1:30 with film on that day too. So I'm like, it's just like, what? Like,
They probably just did that so you could get your double points as a fill-in.
Oh, by the way, I recorded a bunch of anime for Wednesday or Thursday.
Which ones?
Actually, no, it was on Netflix and I just pushed add to list. I put Soul Eater, Sully Devon, Stevenson,
Yes, Ellie Evanson was good.
That one.
Fairy
This switch
Tale,
doesn't do
and
anything.
Death Note.
I know, I noticed that too.
I think they're, yeah, it'll stay on all night.
So weird.
Um, I've seen the Soul Eater one. It's only like an episode or two, I think. Death
good?
Note. Have you seen Death Note? That's good. Hunter. X
My Hero
Hunter.
Academia is good. That's a good one. It's in a world where everyone is born with superpowers, and like certain kids, like if they have like they're called quirks in that world, but like if you have one that's powerful enough, you can basically like audition, but like go through like an interview kind of audition process to go to the top ranking Hero Academia school, and you're basically trained by like the world's top heroes on how to do that. So then that's like an actual job as being a hero, and you go around and you like answer calls and stop like criminals and stuff.
That's cool. That kind of reminds me of one. Dang. It's gonna be hard to remember the name, but like they have like swords and stuff, but they write like spells in the air, and you can see it.
Sword Art Online.
No, but it's like that. But it's kind of like that where they go to like a school and they like fight to be the top of the school.
You want Lego? I want a hug.
Magic School. I think I
I
have
thought you said Lego.
like
I know,
in
he
regular
said that.
Magic School.
Say
I think
Lego.
so. I think so. Possibly, but it's super.
Okay, bye, Evan.
This guy just gets like insanely powerful, and like it's just this little.
Main character.
Oh yeah.
West.
With every main character, they're like this little dude, and then they're just get crazy. And then, oh, I can do it. Like Hunter x Hunter is really good. I like that one.
What was the game?
He's a little kid. Those are my favorite ones when they're like kids, but super cool and super crazy.
Brittany, you let me know when you wanna play. Or if you have friends that you want me to like make a
Can we
game
just get
for.
like a
I feel bad.
I know, you guys, I need to get your guys' numbers and we can like do like a.
do like a therapist like Pathfinder night? That'd be really down for that.
Hey, Ed didn't call him Mickey today, right?
Nope.
Alright. No, he didn't call him.
Every time he sees you.
Cause like when I'm not with him, like on weekends, like he'll come and like see me, he'll be like, oh hi Wes, like like super casual, but like whenever I'm not with him, he's not working with me, he's just like
Runs away.
he gets back though. Only times I don't like it is like today when when he's with Dad and he'll like walk like away and he's like looking at Evan like looking at me like what's going on?
What are you doing?
Like, why is my child so scared?
And his dad did, because he had his back facing towards me, and I was like, hi, Evan. He was like, hi, Wes. His dad was just looking at me like, we're best friends. We're best friends. No, I don't want to let go. I don't want to let go.
That always smothers him. Evan, say, you're smothering me. Smothering.
Well, you gotta say smothering. You can't go.
Smothering. Smothering.
I don't think he has the skills to.
Getting there though.
Ah,
God, I love his laugh.
no. No.
I love it, dude.
Yeah, you know.
That's right.
What's up?
You're the center of attention. That's right.
Ah.
He's like, yeah.
Bring it back up over here. I'll get wrapped.
He's getting taller.
Yeah. I want him to get his long hair back. I like his long hair.
Forgot about that.
Do you know who's gonna be hanging out with you? No?
Are we all done on here?
Probably you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you left.
Thank you so much for the bag advice.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you so much for being you.
My leave was supposed to start on Wednesday, but they're like, they still have my session that day. I'm like,
Might as well.
alright, that's fine. Because he canceled last week. I'm like, I still want to say goodbye to him.
There's some pictures away.
ID.
Is it just the like leave of absence, or are you gonna come back or no?
Right now it's
debating it.
as a leave of absence, but it's really a question mark as to what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Bye, Evan.
Bye.
Miss you.
So, yeah,
I'm sure Miss Laura's favorite.
Huh?
I'm sure Laura's favorite.
Life is so good right now.
I know. Mondays are the best. Mondays are my favorite. Hanging out with Michaela. We always do fun stuff. I was like, I went to a movie with my family this morning, and then I got home and I'm like, okay, time to prep. And I just like sat down for like an hour and like prepped the game.
That's awesome. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
I know, I'm like, this is just, it's good for me too, because it's good experience for me to practice DMing, and you guys haven't played before, so you won't think I'm horrible.
Of course you will.
Oh, you think that's yeah, but we'll still judge you plenty.
Oh, pretty good.
Michaela, you want to check if your peeps are out there already?
What time is it?
You wanna check the food as well?
Oh.
Yeah.
6.
It's 6 now.
They're crazy. You watch Team Deal?
Yeah?
Oh my god, yeah. It would just seem so much more funny.
Oh my god. It was already broke.
That sounds like a terrible excuse, but it actually was.
Clean up some cups or something.
Oh no! Dropped it. Did that like pour through on the top? Oh yeah, there's water in there. Cool. Classic timing.
Yeah, that's classic me.
I'm just kidding.